Hello my crafty friends, it's Beverly here over at Crafting Chaos, and I'm going to be doing my unboxing. I've got a few goodies that I'm going to be showing you. I've got a new thing for when I'm painting, watercolouring. It's called Rinsewell, and it's a great idea if you've got no water supply in your craft room, which unfortunately I haven't, and I'm often getting my water dirty, and then it's no good because you need clean water to do a wash and so on. Now this item just acts a little bit like a mini sink. So you get this, I'm not sure how much it holds, doesn't actually tell me I don't think, but I would imagine it holds at least half a litre if not more. And I've brought a bottle of water because I didn't want to bring it up as it was, so I'm just going to fill my bottle. So that's that. Okay, now we put the lid on, and as far as I know, all I need to do then is this bit. I'll just move this box a minute. This bit acts like a little sink, and there's your little plug hole if you will, and this comes off to empty the wastewater away when you're finished. So I thought this is going to last me for a good few painting sessions before I need to even think about changing my water. So I'm attaching the water to the bowl whilst it's up the right way up, and then I'm going to turn it round, and what happens is it lets water out until the well is full. And now, as you can see, that's full of water, ready for painting. So if I needed to do a nice wash, I can get some nice clean water and wet my watercolour paper. And then when that gets too wet, get some paper towel to dry my brush, or too dirty because I've been painting for a while. All I do then is just, I think it's, you turn this a little bit and then you push the plug, and then the dirty water drains away and the clean water fills up your tub. Okay, and then I do believe if you turn it round, I'm not sure how it works, but you're meant to be able to turn it, I'll get back to you on that one. You're meant to be able to turn it so that the water doesn't come out. Okay, so that's my little sink idea, if you will, for those people in the craft rooms who don't have the luxury of a sink. So you got some MDF plaques that you can make yourself, like little stands, two little love hearts. Mine came, I think it was like a lucky dip, so you didn't really know which stamps or what you were getting, but they just pop together in the holes. I just need to jiggery poke with that one a little bit to get it in. But there's that. You got one essential ink pad, and I've got the soot. You got a selection of baker's twine, so I've got pink, green, I think that's like a chocolate brown, grey and blue. You got a DVD, and I've got opulent lilies. You've got sequins, and I've got 3 packs that looks like silver, rose, gold and red, and they're the ones without the holes. So that's that. These little bits are things that have come out the stencils, and there's a few more inside the package as well. You got a die set. Again, you didn't know which die set you were getting, it was the lucky dip. You got 3 stamp sets, and I got this one, the shed, and I think I've already got this one, but I thought, well, for the money it's still going to be worth the deal. And for the other things that are included, I can always gift them to someone. And I've got, you can't really see this on here, let me get a piece of paper. I'll get me painting board out, and then that'll be easy for us to see. So I've got all these stencils, which I've now just got stuck to me, just bear with. So these stencils also came in the kit. So this one, it's obviously like Christmas, but you could have it as just trees. We've got Christmassy again, snowflakes, but again also the trees, and we've got the trees to pop out. So if you wanted to do the negative image, you could always do that as well. There's some nice sort of flowers that you can ink and then put the veins through afterwards. I think that'll be nice having a try with. There's a nice background stencil. Again, like leaves and berries and that kind of thing there. Then we've got little stags or reindeers, whichever. It's the most wonderful time of the year. So again, a bit more towards Christmas, but hey ho for the money. Cuddles, and then just some random background stampy type like a fair. So you got one, how do we get 1, 2, 3. Okay, sorry about that, we're interrupted by a phone call. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stencils, 3 stamp sets, 1 pack of dies, 1 ink pad, 1, 2, 3 packs of sequins, 1 crafting CD, 5 lots of twine, 2 plaques, and altogether that was £11. So I think for £11 you couldn't really complain. A lucky dip on the Dreamies website. So that's that. So I'm just going to move that out the way for now. The next thing that I've sent for are, everybody seems to be using these best brush in the world type of things, and I've watched a few YouTube videos on this, and apparently, now I don't know how right this is, people that have tried them have said they're just exactly the same as the makeup brushes. Now I had a makeup brush similar that I never really used for makeup, and I tried that with the inks and it were brilliant. So I thought, right, I'm going to get me some of these. So I got this big set for about £8 on, I think it was AliExpress, that one. This one came from Amazon. I think these were about £2 each, so again slightly different, what black handles, but then I'd got more big ones than small ones. So I'll let you have my verdict on these brushes when I've had a chance to play, and I might do a video showing them in action. Okay, so I didn't fancy paying, I think they were around £30 for the proper brushes, and I thought, well, to me they don't really look any different. It's going to be a pain to get out the plastic, I think, but never mind. So feels all right. Look, almost like very soft, and it's very dense. So I'll let you know how we get on with those. Put them off to the side for a minute. So I'll just put them back in this bag. That's just some embossing powder that I've got from Amazon. Because I don't know whether anybody's done this before, and you can also get some money off on your create and craft purchases because it's on there. But I belong to a site called Cashback, and every time I buy something from one of the retailers that are on that site, I get a percentage of what I've spent back. And I've just had £30 worth of Amazon vouchers from what I've spent over Christmas and one thing and another over the last sort of 8 or 9 months. So I bought myself that little sink thing for my paintbrushes, and then just to make it up to my voucher, I just got some Nouveau, because I wanted to try what the Nouveau range of embossing powders is actually like. So I've just got one that's a black one, and that took it up to that. So yeah, if you're not in one of these cashback things, I suggest that you go for it, because they're actually very good value for money. And you don't do anything, you just click on the start as normal. So I go on there, say I want to go to Create and Craft, it takes me to Create and Craft, there, buy whatever it is I wanted to buy, and then I get discounted back. I also get my 10%, obviously, because I'm a Create and Craft Club member, so I get my 10% back anyway. I get that knocked off at the site, and then all my purchases, I get a percentage if it's attached. So things like Debenhams are on there, lots and lots of shops on there, and obviously Create and Crafties as well. So I've also received my latest creative stamping magazine, which is all about cats and dogs and animals. This looks nice. So I haven't got into this yet. I'm a little bit craft deprived, I suppose, because I've not been well. As you know, most of you on the Facebook site know that I've actually been in hospital and I've been quite poorly. And I've just got a leaf stamp set that I sent for. And I've got in there now where I want to be, the thing that you're all waiting for. Unboxing the foil quill. Now, I knew that this was coming because I'd seen it on the videos from Creativation, and I knew it was coming to Britain and around, and they said that it was going to be released round about they said the end of February, but as is usually the case, it was the same with the fuse tool when that came out the first time. The We Are Memory Keepers sometimes get a little bit of a delay because they often get a lot of orders, and it did win quite a few awards this at the show, I believe. Now, as you can see, it works with the Cricut, Silhouette, Brother and Sizzix. Now, there have been people concerned about the warranty and it voiding the warranty on the machine. Now, I can't speak for Cricut, Sizzix or Silhouette because although I still have my Sizzix Eclipse, I very rarely use it. I've got two Brother scan and cuts. I've got the original CM600 that I got at launch, and I have got a CM900, and today I'm going to be trying it on my CM900. Now, warranty wise, I think the position is, as far as I can relate from both the Brother site and the Create and Craft site from that point of view, because obviously there could have been a bit of a conflict in selling interest there with Create and Craft selling the main dealership for the Brother scan and cuts in the UK. But it says that only if damage is done to the machine, the craft cutting machine, like the scan and cut in this case, was directly related to the quill tool, would it void your warranty. So effectively saying that if it was something else that was causing the issue and it was nothing to do with this, then your warranty would still be good. So this is my first look at it. I haven't actually opened it. I'm opening the box with you now so that you'd see what my first impressions were. It's well packaged. It did come, I got mine from Craftelier, which is, I believe, a Spanish outlet for craft supplies. I think some people have heard of them. I don't really want to break this box, so let me get my craft knife and just, I'm gonna not be so impatient and just try to be not quite so excitable, but I've been so excited for this to come. I'm not going to be able to spend too much time up here today. This is the first time I've been up since I was poorly. So I'll do what I can, but then I think I'll have to just call it a day when I've had a good look at what's in the box and maybe a quick show on the scan and cut how it works. So we can see here, I've got my laptop up because I'm going to use that as the power supply rather than the actual scan and cut machine. So looks like we get 3 different files, so looks like they're only quite small. I don't know how much is on a roll. I'd say they're about 6 inches wide. Yeah, they're 6 inches wide, and I don't know how long yet until we unravel one to have a try in a minute. You get some tape, and that's supposedly to fasten the paper to, and not the paper, the foil to the card or paper that you want to foil, basically. Now you get an A adapter. This is the one that I need, the Brother one. The A one, I've no idea what that's for. It's got to be one or the others. And you get the other 2. So one's for the Cricut, one's for the, I think C is the Cricut one. I think they did it that way. C's the cricket one. One of them's the silhouette. And the other one is the Eclipse, the Sizzix machine. And in this little thing, so you get those in the front. So the A and the B's at the front. It's the B that I want. So I'm just going to put these to one side for now. This is the heat protector, as I understand it from what videos I did see on the Creativation when they did the, if you will, the sort of video of them using the machines. So this, I think, is what you put under when it's in, so that it's not resting on your strip of the cutting mat, if you will, on your machine. They have this, what you slot under, so that it stops it and protects it from heating that bit of the cutting machine. But we'll have a look. So there's your C and your D. So it might make more sense to other craft users. So you've got this C one. No, sorry, yeah, C. And there's your D one. So I think that one's for the Cricut. So I'm just going to put these, keep them back in there. And I've got them and I don't lose them. And I've got, this is the full kit. You can buy the quills individually, but I think they run at about £35 a piece. So I thought £75.99 for the full starter kit with foil included to have a go with seemed like a decent deal. Okay, so we've got 3 sizes. I'm just having a look, see if it's obvious. Yeah, it is obvious. This one has got a very fine tip, so that's going to be the fine tip one. This is sort of middle. It looks like a smallish, what are they called? Embossing tool. And this is the thicker one. So I don't know if you can see. Oops. They've got like a little bit that protrudes, but one's very, very thin. The other one's medium and that one's quite thick. It's dependent on what you want to foil. Then each one, I think I'm going to try with the medium one today, just for argument's sake. So let me get the medium one out. So it's quite well packaged. So this is the thing. So I think the idea is, I'm terrible for not reading instructions, I really should look. I think you just screw them on, they screw on to fit. So I'm just screwing the adapter on to the quilling tool, if you will, which is not easy with the brother one because you've got this bit here, which obviously you need. Okay, so that's the brother one. Okay, so that's that one in there. So as far as I know, that's ready and good to go in the machine. So what to use? We've got more gold, I suppose. We've got rose gold, silver and ordinary, what I'd say ordinary gold. I think I'll conserve the silver and go with the gold, and I think I'll try this gold. So I'm going to try the, will I try rose gold? I'll try rose gold. So let's have a look, will give us an idea how much is on these foils. Oh, it's more than I thought. I thought it might just have been a strip, but it's actually, there's a bit more on there than I thought. So we'll get back to that in a minute when I'm over at the Scan and Cut. So let's just put that there like that. So I'm going to take this over to the Scan and Cut, and I'm going to need my laptop over there to plug in with it. And I'll see you at the Scan and Cut, and we'll see how we get on. Thanks for watching. See you in a few minutes. Bye. Hi everyone, I'm back and I've got it, my Scan and Cut switched on. It's dead easy to put the adapter in. I'm hoping that you can see this. So basically all it tells you to do is take this part and just put it underneath where this is going to go. You just put it in like you would any of your other things that fit into your adapter. And it's, as far as I'm aware, now good to go. Now, it says in the instruction book that you have to select A, B, C, D. A is the silhouette, B is the brother, C is the Cricut, and D is the Sizzix Eclipse. I should have known that shape, really. And then once you've done that, you attach it. You put this underneath the carriage. So foil quill setup. Select the correct adapter for the electrical. I've done that. Insert the foil quill into the machine carriage and fasten according to the machine's instructions. If machine has both blade and pen carriages, use the pen. So if you've got a Cricut, you use the pen holder rather than the cutting one. Plug into a USB power source. Now, I know that this does have a USB and it may work, but I'm not sure. I can give it a try because I don't want it to. Yeah, it does seem to work. So, but I think for the purpose of this demonstration, I'm going to use my laptop. I brought my laptop up for this. So it says power source, machine must be within 2 feet. Yeah, definitely not very long cord. Once plugged into the power source, the quill will light up, but not on all USB ports on cutting machines power the foil quill. So not all of your cutting machines. The brother obviously does, but I'm not going to use that. Place heat resistant plate under the foil quill while repairing well, I've got that under the quill while I prepare the project. So let me plug it in to my laptop, or rather my MacBook. Like so, and as you can see, hopefully the light has come on here. Now I don't know how you know it's ready. Let's have a look. For the foil setup, select the colour of foil, heat activated foil, trim the foil to desired size, leave approximately 1 inch margin on all sides. Adhere the foil quill placement tape to the edges. Tips and tricks. Oh, allow foil quill to heat up for 5 minutes before use. So, let's have a look. We're currently at 6:30 UK time, so we'll give it till 6:35 or whichever's longer, whichever's the 5 minutes, me to set it up or that. So I'm just going to find a design, one of my designs. Try once more. Okay, so now we should be good. Let's just make this smaller, and pardon me if my head's getting in the way. Right, I think we're good to go at that. Okay, just zoom in and have a look. Yeah, I guess we're good there. Okay, and draw. And let's got to remove that. It's doing something. Might be on too high of a pressure. Quick drawing. Okay, let's take that out and unplug for it to cool down for now, because I don't want it overheating while I find that thing what protects my mat. But it's definitely done something, but I think maybe the pressure might have been a bit high. I'm not sure. We'll see. I'm going to take the tape off carefully because I'm hoping that we might be able to reuse this. That came off okay. So I'm going to stick it to this Canon cup, and then it's good for us to use again. There's one piece. Well, it comes off easy enough, well the tape does. So let's get the tape off, that's where it went a bit GWOW. Are we all excited? I know I'm really excited now to see what's happened. Let's just see if we can get this off without damaging that foil too much. It's okay. And I think once you get the hang of taping this on, it'll be a lot easier to handle. And let's see this. Get the, see if we can lift it up. Oh, I think I got some other foil weight that time. And this one. And this one. And again, we'll come back to that in a minute. So already this video is getting long. Oh wow. It has actually done quite a decent job there. I don't know if you're getting that. But there's my foiled happy birthday. Can't really see the shine on it, but it worked a treat now. I really like that. I'm well impressed. So again, that gives us more options. So let's see if we can't just do one more. I wish I could find where that thing's gone. Definitely fell on the floor. I don't know where it went. I'll find it after the video. So I'm just going to attach the foil. I might just have a go at taping this down here. So the idea is to get this taped down with as little bubbles in as you can. And I think if you're doing a largest piece like this, I wouldn't normally do a big piece like this, but I was going to do that fuchsia design and then change my mind because I knew I couldn't wait 15 minutes to see how it turned out. So I'm just going to attach this down again, and I'm using the same tape, so that's a little bit better, so it's reusable, the tape. Just get that plugged in to be heating up again. Unplug it and plug it back in again. There it is, on again. We'll just put that under there just to protect the mat for now, because I really and truly do not want to damage the mat, because that would be directly as a result of using this machine with a non-licensed brother product, if you will. But I think really for it to get through the foil and through the mat and back to that thing, you're going to have an awful lot on there for that to happen. So let's see, okay, let's see if I can't get a file in. So we'll send another one over to the Scan and Cut. Let's have a look at that one. It's awfully large. Not too bad now, I guess. What are we on? Okay, so we'll try doing another, we'll have one more go at this and see what we think. At the minute, I'm thinking I love it. I absolutely love it. And it's not coming off even when you give it a good rub. Scan and Cut transfer. Says it's ready. So let's go back to the home page and pattern. Let's just scan this in again. Whoops. I just have to move this in a second just so that I can do the background scan. So again, I'm just going to keep that so I get that metal thing. Don't want it to damage my mat. Okay, and I'm just going to go into the settings of drawing pressure. I'll just take that down a little bit. Move that down, put it there. Oh, I've got it stuck then, I've got the wire. Now, that's one thing you're going to have to be careful of. We'll just send that back and we'll load it back in again. What happened there is my wire nearly got rolled in with it, so you're really going to have to be conscious about where the wire is and the machine. So I've got it to the front, so I'm going to have to hold it. So let's do this. So it's starting to draw, and I've lowered the pressure down because I were convinced it might have been a little bit too high. So I'm just holding this, and I'm hoping I'll give it long enough to heat up. I think I've just left the line as a line fill rather than a full fill, but never mind, I'll get an idea. They're like a Zentangled butterfly. So I should have left it really just as an outline, but never mind, I'll get an idea. That's my excitement to use the tool that's messed that up, not the machine. Okay, so it appears to have done something there. Now then, finished drawing okay. So again, I'm going to now remove that because I want to get it out. Don't want it in there heating my machine up. It does get quite warm, but I can stand to touch the plastic bit with my fingers without burning myself. I wouldn't want to touch the metal bit because I reckon that would get quite hot. So let's just unplug this. So I'm getting a bit tired and wearisome now because of having not been well. But let's have a look what we've got. The big reveal as it was. So again, I'm going to try and salvage this tape because we can use it over again, and I think I probably will because I think I'm going to be impressed up to now. So whether I'll continue to be after this one, I've no idea. But let's see. Oops, not impressed with that. I just tore the tape. It's not that easy to get hold of. I stuck it down a bit too hard, I think. Oh, don't want to be doing that. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, wow. So again, if you look at that, I mean, it's got that, instead of doing the fill, it's drawn a line because that's what I've got it set as if I'll go into settings and drawing settings, I've got the fill pattern to that instead of this. But as you can see, it's done it. So I'm sort of impressed with that. We've got a happy birthday and we've foiled a butterfly. So yeah, I think that's really pretty. I think I'd have rather have maybe not have had that line going all the way through it like it is, but hey ho, it is what it is. Right, so thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye.